Testing, 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 testing. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You guys, after so long, I finally decided to start my YouTube channel. Why, I hear you ask? I don't know. I just feel like I live a pretty interesting life. Okay, that's so cliche. Do you know what it is? My friends encouraged me to start this YouTube. I like talking. I talk a lot, so I've learned to just tune myself out. If you know that sound.
I talk a lot, so I've learned to just tune myself out.
But really, though, I do talk a lot, and I feel like I'm funny. I need to stop swinging. Actually, let me sit like a lady. Okay, cool. So, what inspired me to start my YouTube channel? Well, my friend has been telling me, you have the content, because I love to film myself. I love to video myself. So it's like I always have content in my phone, whether or not you call it content, like unedited. So I'm like, okay, this is just sitting in my page, sorry, on my phone, doing nothing. Let me drop some content for you guys. Let me show you what I be doing. So today I'm going to be answering questions that my friends asked me, and it's essentially going to help you, I guess, see me from a perspective that my friends see me, which is kind of the best way to actually know me, obviously, because I'm more comfortable with my friends. But my aim is to be more comfortable on here because, to me, you guys are going to be my friends soon. Okay, cool. Before I dive into those questions, I'm going to give you a brief introduction on myself, my name, school, where I am, things like that. So, my name is Zoe. Everyone in the UK calls me Zoe. All my friends from Nigeria, secondary school back home, call me Orabs, which is the short form of my surname. And my family calls me Chagozim, which is my first name. I'm an MSc student. I am studying corporate finance. I did my undergrad in accounting and finance. I'm the fourth of four kids. My parents are still very much in love, still very much together. Yeah, I don't know. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start off, slow and nice, comfy. So we'll start with, what is your favorite food and go-to meal? My favorite food, I would say 100% jollof rice and chicken, or fried rice and chicken. Rice and chicken. I love chicken. My dad actually used to sing, like, he had this chicken song he used to sing for me when I was small because of how much I loved chicken. Like, everyone in the house knew I didn't even play that. But, so yeah, jollof rice and chicken, but obviously we, dodo, so plantain, the proper necessary condiments. What you eat on Sunday. I don't know, actually, no, in my household, on Sundays we eat rice and stew. So not what you eat on Sunday, but on Mondays, we eat rice. We love rice in my house. Oh my god. Okay, so that's done. Favorite food. Okay, my go-to meal. Funnily enough, my favorite food is not my go-to meal. My go-to meal will be pasta. I love a good pasta. Any type of pasta. Pasta pesto, carbonara, bolognese. A good pasta is gonna... I just love how the Italians do it. So I can appreciate that. What is next? My mug is so cute. When do I feel most like myself? I feel most like myself when I'm around family. I feel most like myself when I am around my friends that love to do just as much as I love to do. So shopping, Pilates, hanging around and just chilling, wasting space together. Yeah, I also feel most like myself when I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing right. So I'm waking up early, wake up, go to the gym, I'm eating good, I'm not taking things too personal, which is kind of like the state I'm in now. Honestly, this since I would say ending of February till up to date, there's just been such like a change in the temperature, the atmosphere of my life. Maybe because I had exams in January, I don't know. Honestly, I've loved life this period and it's only going up from here. Thank you. Next question is, what is your type and how many relationships have you been in?
It's private, but no, I do not.
Y'all are nosy. Y'all are nosy. What? Okay. What is my type? Oh, you guys. Chocolate. I love me a tall man, preferably 6'3" and above. Dark skin. When I mean dark skin, like your skin is just glistening under the sun. Then you're in waves. I don't mind hair normally, but like type to a T, waves. This is looks, by the way. I'm focusing on looks first. You have to be fit. I don't really do skinny because I just feel like I'm a big woman, and I would need my partner to be able to, you know. But yeah, my type. He has to be fit because obviously he's going to the gym. I'm sorry, like my partner is someone that goes to the gym. It's just very important to me. It shows a level of discipline, and I stand by that. If you don't agree, then tuck it in your pockets. Okay, so that's looks wise. Attitude or be values wise, he has to be God fearing. He has to be kind and caring. So he needs to possess a good level of empathy. You know, he needs to be thoughtful. He needs to he needs to be funny. I'm so sorry, I'm so funny. And I just can't be the one cracking jokes all the time. I need to be out of breath, cackling. Yeah, that's how deep he needs to be. He has to be hardworking. I don't want no lazy man. You have to be hardworking. He has to be wealthy. And I don't even mean like wealthy in the way you mean it, but like, his spirit, like something about you is just like you are made for earth. That vibe he needs to have it. Cool, calm and collected. That's my vibe. I don't want no man that shouts. My daddy doesn't shout, so why are you shouting? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, how many relationships have I been in? Chira, skip this part, I beg. You guys, I've never been in a relationship in my life. Oh my god, is that a horrible thing? No, I'm a young girl. I think that is nice. I love to face my books. I face my studies. I wake up 9 a.m. I go to the library, come back 6 o'clock sharp. I eat dinner 6 to 7, 7 to 10. I'm revising what they taught me that day. 10 o'clock I'm in bed, repeat. Oh my god. But relationships, nah, I've never been in a relationship. I have been in situationships. If you guys want to hear about that, I really don't even want to think about it either. Next question. What is something you think you bring to the table when it comes to dating? Who is the one writing all these questions? Like, why do you want to date me? Okay, something I bring to the table. I am the table, bitch.
What you bring it to the table? I am the table.
I am the table. Honestly, I really don't even like this question. I'm not here to sell myself to anybody. Whoever is worthy of the table will see what I bring to the table. End of story. Next question. Let's take a break. You guys, I got some Ferrero Rocher, whatever. This is hands down my best chocolate in the world. Like, you could probably kidnap me with Ferrero Rocher. But next question. Which red flags do people ignore easily? This is a really good question because I don't know which red flags per se, because everyone has different red flags. But one thing I can say on this is The signs are always there in the beginning. And if there's any advice I would give to people, which is because I give this to myself and I try to practice it, I try to keep feelings away from the table. Even if I feel, even if I'm in love with you, I try to think with my brain. So even like in that first month where you're feeling the love, honeymoon stage, that's what they call it. I'm not even doing all that, bro. My point is though, the red flags are always very clear in the beginning if you don't think with your hearts. There's time. You guys have to the end of your lives to think with your hearts. But at the beginning stages, the first 3 months, in my opinion, are the most critical. And in those 3 months, you must be using your brain because that is when you're going to see all the red flags. I think narcissism is actually one of the easiest. The red flags in narcissism is actually one of the easiest to spot. But then again, I don't know. So I really don't know which red flags people do ignore easily, but there are a lot of things you should not be ignoring. I don't know why I'm turning this into a TED talk, but I just don't have the answers. So I'd rather advise you and tell you to lock in. Next question. What is your biggest I'm never doing that again moment? Situationships. Never doing that bullshit again. Look at the name. It even sounds so irritating in my ear. I just feel like 2026 is a very serious year. And to what situation just is it making sense?
Like, make that make sense. And make the sense make that. Because it don't make none.
I'm so sorry, like it just doesn't make sense to me anymore. And it's like there's nothing so necessary about dating. So when I will have more fun hanging out with my friends. So I'd rather do that, So my biggest I'm never doing that again. Well, this says moments, so this is not like a moment per se, but I'm talking about things in general. I'm never going to do a situationship in my life again. I'm so sorry. Next question. What's something you're afraid to try but want to? Flying a plane. I'm so afraid to fly a plane, but I really want to fly one. I feel like at some point in my life, maybe when I'm 40, 43, I'm going to learn how to fly a plane and just be flying it, those small little cute planes. I'm definitely going to learn that. Next question. Without thinking too deep, what's one thing you admire about yourself? My confidence. I love my confidence, and it's so crazy because I was never always confident. If anything, I was such a shy kid. I was so shy. So I would give all the accolades to my mommy. My mom is such a she's obviously then I didn't really like it because I guess I was a shy kid, but she nudged me out of being a shy person and learned to be more confident. So I really love that. For the sake of transparency, what's one thing you would like to change about yourself? My patience is not a lot. I was even telling myself that for this Lent period, because I'm Catholic, if I haven't said that, I was telling myself for Lent, I want to be more patient and things like that because I'm such a reactor. Immediately someone told me something. Do you understand? And sometimes I'm just like, I need to calm down. So I'm learning to calm down, really decide if things are worth my energy before I invest my energy. Because in the past I've not done that. I've really just invested my energy once I've been addressed, which isn't right. My energy is precious. I shouldn't just give it out because you're giving me yours. Like energy could be stinking. If you had a time machine, would you go back would you go back to any particular time and change something or meet/experience something? If so, what? No. I don't really like to think about the past. To the future we go. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I have anything that I would go back and change in my life. However, if I'm thinking in terms of changing things in the world, there's a lot to be changed. There are a lot of wars to be prevented, crashes. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't really think I have anything in my life that I would want to change because I believe everything I've gone through has led me to become who I am in this moment. And I really love the trajectory I'm going in life so far. So I hope that answers your question. What inspires you to keep on pursuing your goals? Honestly, everyone around me. And I'll say mostly family. I come from a family where everyone is so hardworking in my family. If anything, I'm not a black sheep. But if I was to say I'm even the black sheep in my family, my dad is so hardworking. That man is always busy. Like he's always finding something to be busy. He's always locked in. And he doesn't like, you know what I mean, when you eat they're like 6 apples and you beat it from all of them. Nah. He actually just commits to the things he does, which is it's so inspiring to me. Like one thing I love about my house and how it inspires me to keep going is the fact that there's no room for laziness, but then there's room for a break. Do you understand? And it's like everyone hears you say, okay, take some downtime, recoup, regenerate, keep going. So all my siblings are successful jobs, they work so hard every day. So the fact that my family is my motivation, those guys are locked in, and I love it. I admire it so much. Like, wow, you're this committed to your life. They show me this whole new aspect of living and being a human being and just diving in that I love, and just so supportive as well. So nice about it as well. I think that's just where my motivation comes from, knowing that I have a backbone and it's not even just noise. When they tell me I can do it, it's because they believe it. We're cut from the same cloth and they have done things harder than what I even want to do now. So I'm just, obviously there's that. And there's also the fact that when I think about the life I want to be living in 5-6 years, I know I'm on the right path. It might not be straight, but I know I'm working in it. Do you get? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? On a yacht?
I've been suffering. I suffered for 19 years. It's time for me to shake my ass on a yacht. In Dubai. In a thong.
On a yacht, on my yacht, actually. Thank you. Where do I see myself in 5 years? You guys already know the answer from the trajectory of how I've been speaking the whole video. Successful. In 5 years, I'm going to be living in answered prayers. Even before then, but I'm going to live in answered prayers and I'm going to continue to shoot up. But I see myself in a position to better help people. I see myself in a position where I'm an expert in what I'm doing, my own personal life-wise, content. In 5 years, I'm definitely like in crazy numbers on Instagram for sure. I'm successful. I would have met maybe Beyonce, maybe just one cute after maybe Grammys. Okay, no Grammys, I take that back. But some cute events that I got invited to and Beyonce is there and I'm just sipping my little homegirl. Please, I'm so funny. And then I'm now going to be driving my brown G-Wagon interior. Flexing on the road. In 5 years, do I want to have been married in 5 years? How old am I? In 5 years, I want to probably be proposed to. I'm someone that I think I want to get married early. I don't really care too much. Not kids though. Kids are not coming till later down the line. But marriage, I think I want to get married at like a good 27 is not too bad. What made you decide to want to take content seriously this year? I think I said something similar to this in the beginning, but I have a lot of content on my phone, and I guess I'm tired of hoarding. I think I live a life that deserves to be shown to the world. I believe my voice needs to be heard, my personality needs to be shown. People need to know who I am. And this is one of the ways I plan to do it. So this is why I'm so locked in. I have a whole routine. I'm not perfect yet, but I love my support. So obviously I'm a friend. doing it together, and then being able to ask people that are already in it, like Neto is so helpful. I'm always being up his phone with one new question or the other, but Neto has never complained. Faith has never complained. I've slid into her DMs asking for, oh, can you help me check this? How does, bro? So the people around me, they are so helpful, and you can tell they genuinely want to see me win. That's why I love them, and it's kind of thing where I give that same effort and energy back to their content. You support me, you write for me, I write for you.
Oh, killed the one. Not your, no, you almost fell. Go ahead, Max. Go ahead.
You know, and I just also believe there's a lot of things I know I can do with a platform. And as time continues to go and move, I know I'm going to get more ideas and really develop them into something tangible. And just give back to my people, give back to the world. So I know this kind of drifted, but I want a voice because I have a lot to say.
Period.
For the last but not the least question, what should we expect from you to come? Interesting. Well, YouTube wise, expect this video soon. 3 days. I'm going to edit it this night. I want to be more consistent with YouTube, so I want to start off with maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks and see how I can maintain that. On Instagram, I already do every 3 days, which so far, especially because of uni, is very sustainable for me, which is good. So I'm going to keep on bringing out more lifestyle content, spend a day with me, skincare. Essentially, you're seeing what I do to become that bitch. So this is the end of my YouTube video. I hope you guys now know a bit more about me, my vibe, what I'm here to do, the kind of content I'm here to feed you guys. And I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Met him the next day on campus. And it wasn't him. It was him. Men are so shameless.